My team number is 270411. Okay, today I would like to talk about physical issue in this movie. Okay, what is the physical issue in this movie is Alzheimer. Alzheimer disease is a chronic systematic brain condition that steadily affect memory and reasoning abilities and ultimately the capacity to accomplish the basic activities. Okay, Alzheimer is not a natural aspect of the aging process. Okay, forgetting means the obvious lack or alteration of information already encoded and perceived in short or long-term memory of a person. Okay, dementia is a loss of cognitive functioning, thinking, remembering, and reasoning, and behavioral abilities to such as extent that it with a person's daily life and activities. Okay, dementia is a category of condition that impair cognitive mental function such as memory and thought. Okay, the next is types of physical disorder that illustrate in this movie. Okay, Alzheimer's disease will eventually have the same symptom, which is memory loss, confusing trouble with one familiar task and making decision. There is two type of Alzheimer, which is earlier onset and late onset. Okay, also she forget to meet doctor after 1 week, even though doctor asked her to come see doctor after 1 week, but he come after 2 weeks. After she know her have Alzheimer disorder, she start distance herself from her family. Okay, for the symptom and treatment, for the symptom Alzheimer is at the first they will forget and experience some confusing, and then age also, if age increase it can make increase for Alzheimer. And the third is Down syndrome. Signs and symptoms of Alzheimer tend to appear 10 to 20 earlier in people with Down syndrome compared than others. Okay, for the treatment, there is no specific treatment. They just take the medicine to slow the Alzheimer disorder, and they should have a healthy lifestyle. That's all for my parts. Thank you.
Now I will present section B, the life when living with psychological disorder. Patients with Alzheimer's disease will experience forgetfulness, judgment capability decrease, moody, and suspicious at first in life with Alzheimer's disease. Their language vocabulary is scarce and they cannot perform outdoor tasks independently. Later, the deterioration of the condition leads to severe memory loss, unable to take care of oneself in daily life, incontinence of urine and feces, weakness of limbs, and primitive reflections. The impact on the patient is the loss of cognitive functions. They are unable to work, loses the ability to take care of themselves, and need a nurse or family member to provide 24/7 care. For others, especially their family members, will face mental and physical stress, insufficient nursing capability, and the expensive cost of taking care of the sick. The factor that caused the character who is Kim Soo-jin in this movie to live this Alzheimer's disease are family history and psychological pressure. It is because she has had signs of forgetfulness since she was a child. Later, her boyfriend refused to marry her and her family also opposed her boyfriend, which put her under too much pressure.
So I will continue this presentation with my part. There is section C. So the first psychology that can be found in this movie is psychology behaviorism. This psychology is about concentration on observable actions. Kim Soon-jin, at the beginning of the storyline, she feel like thirsty. Then she walked to the nearby store to get a set of drinks. When she finished making the payment at the counter, she left the store without realizing that the wallet and her drinks had been left behind. Then she rushed back to the convenience store to get her drinks. However, when she arrived at the door of the shop, she had collided with another male customer, and the male was also holding the same drinks She thought that the man took his drinking water, then she unshamed snatched the drinking water from the man's hand and sipped the drink until it ran out. So, with the behavior made by Kim Soon-jin can be measured scientifically because she thinks that his lost drink can have been taken by the man. Second theory is psychoanalytic theory. Sigmund Freud separated the three stages of consciousness inside a human being in order to explain this psychoanalytic theory. There is a subconscious, pre-conscious, and unconscious. Kim Soon-jin initially come across a man she once met in a store. The man is named Choi Chul-so. For the first time, she met the man at a construction site belonging to her father. Second time is she asked his father, trust worker, to come to the office because he had an unmanageable building problem. In conclusion, with such a scene, we can know there is a psychoanalytic theory. This is because at the first meeting, Soon-jin just remember as if he seen the man in a place that is in the convenience store. He won certainly by telling his father to ask the man to come to the office. At the same time, he began to realize that it was the man he had ever met, and without hesitation snatched the drinking water from him. The last psychology is cognitism psychology. This psychology shows how he thinks, produce data from ideas, store, process, and publish knowledge. He studies human behavior. There is a scene where the main character has been snatched in front of the eye of the male customer. When Kim Soon-jin waved her hand calling for the taxi, a high-power motorcycle snatched her handbag. Choi Chul-so just watched the snatch from the inside of the car. Choi looked calm, and when the snatch had snatched Soon-jin's handbag, Choi unexpectedly opened the driver's car doors. Through this theory, it can be concluded that Choi Chul-so's thinking unpredictable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norman Hakim bin Harun. Matric number 270274. Three personality that I found in the movie A Moment to Remember is first, openness. Openness is the one of the five personality trait of the Big Five personality theory that indicate how open-minded a person is. A person with a high level of openness enjoy trying new things. They are imaginative, curious, creative, artistic, and open-minded. Person who are low in openness would rather not try new things. They are close-minded, literal, and enjoy having a routine, down-to-earth, and uncreative, non-conforming. Second is neuroticism. Neuroticism is personality that think the world are distressing, threatening, and unsafe. People with high level of neuroticism are the people who always worrying, temperamental, insecure, anxious, anger, depression, and emotional instability. People with low level of neuroticism are the people who always keep calm, feel secure, relaxed, and stable emotion, and always think good thing. Third is extraversion. Extraversion is one of the five personality traits of the Big Five personality theory. It is indicate how outgoing and social a person is. People with high level of extraversion personality usually are the people who are always talkative, optimistic, sociable, and affectionate. People with low level of extraversion are the people who always stay in the background, comfortable to being alone and reserved. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Natasha Amila Muhammad Amin. My metric number is 270686. I will continue to explain about type of learning that can be related to the movie A Moment to Remember. So, the first one type of learning that can be seen in the movie is classical conditioning that introduced by Ivan Pavlov, who is studying the role of saliva in the digestive process in dogs. Pavlov suggests that the basic process of learning is the formation of a relationship between a stimulus and a response. For example, we can see it in the movie when Kim Soo-jin has Alzheimer's disease and she forgot about everything, including her name, her family, her husband. She forgot about everything that happened in her life. So her husband, Choi Chul-soo, has worked very hard to help his wife remember everything back. He wrote all the things and important things on a small piece of paper, and he pasted it with their picture on the wall of their house so that when Kim Soo-jin look at it, she will be able to remember all those things back. Now, we go to the second one, which is operant conditioning by behaviorist B.F. Skinner. It is a method of learning that employs rewards and punishment for behavior. There are several types of process in this theory, which positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. The first type of process in operant conditioning is a positive reinforcement. For example, the head of department of Kim Soo-jin give a lot of opportunity to her and praise her work, and that has motivated Kim Soo-jin to always give a good commitment in completing the task given. The second one is negative reinforcement. We can see it through this movie when Choi Chul-soo refused to forgive his mother because his irresponsible mother had left him when he was a child. What his mother do make Choi Chul-soo hate her and could not forgive her.
I will continue the presentation with intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the situation that drives adopting or changing behavior for personal satisfaction or fulfillment in achieve self-satisfaction and a sense of responsibility to achieve goal. The individual willing to do the work without expect to receive any incentive or reward. Intrinsic motivation engaging in human behavior to complete the task itself and feel satisfied with the achievement achieved. Example of the scene of intrinsic motivation is Kim Soo-jin decide to run away with a married man she loved where she willing to quarrel with her father. Second is Choi Soo-joo help Kim Soo-jin to get back the handbag even though his car door is broken to stop the snatcher. Third is Kim Soo-jin fall in love with Choi Soo-joo, so she try to get along with him and finally they are together and get married. Second is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a motivation that arises from outside of the individual and often to achieve the goal to get the incentive or reward. It may not effective because the determination for individual to achieve the goal to get the reward than awareness and determination from the individual. Examples in the movie is Choi Soo-joo is going to take examination to become a successful and professional architect. Second, Choi Soo-joo write all the information on the sticky note and paste it at all places inside the house with hope that Soo-jin will not forget and always remember about the information. Third, Choi Soo-joo do not give up to find his wife even for a long time. Finally, he success to find Soo-jin where she go for treatment.